Welcome to Zest, everybody! We are so excited to have you guys back for another workshop video. Today we're going to be talking all about Zest and what it has to do with astronauts in space, and also we're going to take a look at some really cool STEM careers to show you.
So I want everyone to take a moment to just stop and think to themselves. I'm going to read a few questions to everybody, and if you're answering yes to the question, you're going to give a nice thumbs up. And if you're answering no to the question, you're going to give a thumbs down. So have you ever created something before? Think in your head, it can be anything. Have you ever created something before? So now we'll give a few examples. A fort. Has anyone created a fort? Maybe out of snow or out of blankets and sheets and pillows. I used to do that all the time. Has anybody made a snowman before? Awesome. How about cookies or any sort of baked good like cake? Awesome. And what about a tower out of blocks? It could be wood blocks, soft blocks, Legos, anything. Awesome. I'm sure I'm seeing tons of thumbs up. And if you had a thumbs down for a few, that is totally fine. But if you gave a thumbs up before, that means that you're an engineer and you created something. So you are on your way to a career in STEM. And Kennedy, what is STEM? I think I forgot.
STEM, well, it's an acronym for science, technology, math, and engineering.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right. So now that we talked about STEM a little bit more, we're going to talk about Zest and how that relates. So the character strength for today is called Zest, and that is when you are going to approach a situation or anything in your life with excitement and energy. So I'm going to relate this back. When we first came on the screen, we were saying, "Welcome to Zest." We were laughing, we were having a good time, we were excited. It would be a lot different if we came onto the screen and said, "Okay, guys, today we're going to talk about Zest and STEM careers. Let's get started." I feel like that one's a little bit boring, don't you think?
And I don't think you were smiling. When we're zestful, we're smiling and we're happy about all the information that we're sharing.
Right. So Zest, when you think about Zest, think about being excited. All right.
Okay. So why do you think that astronauts should have Zest? And remember, Zest is when you're really excited and you approach situations in your life with happiness and creativity and just an overall good attitude. So you can turn and talk with a partner, and if you don't have a partner with you, you can just reflect on your own. Okay. So Kennedy and I were talking. If you guys are ready, you can come back. If not, you can pause the video and come back when you're ready. But Kennedy and I were talking, and we were saying that astronauts have a really hard job. When they're in the space ship, they're really close with one another. They don't really have any personal space. And some of the situations they might go through are really, really difficult. Even just to be able to become an astronaut, it's so rigorous. There's tons of steps and a big, really difficult process. So they need to be really happy and just really energetic, even if they're doing things that might be really difficult for them to do.
All right, so how can you get excited by STEM? So right now, we are going to take a look at a storybook that I'm going to read to you guys. And we're going to explore some STEM careers by reading the story. So I'm just going to go out to this. So way I can. All right, so we will begin reading. Meet the STEM crew. Science, technology, engineering, and math are a part of every aspect of our lives. Let's explore and take a journey with the STEM crew kids as they represent various STEM careers from A to Z. So we have Bobby, Charlie, Emily, Mary, Ruth, and Thomas. A for astronaut. Astronauts are trained to travel into outer space. B, biologists. Biologists are research scientists who study humans, animals, and plants. C is for civil engineer. Civil engineers design and build roads, buildings, airports, and bridges while protecting our environment. D is for doctor. Doctors practice medicine to maintain or restore human health. E is for electrical engineer. Electrical engineers test and develop electronics, electrical wires, and electrical poles. F is for forester. Foresters manage the lands of forests, park, rangelands, and other natural resources. G is for geologist. Geologists investigate rocks and the natural processes associated with rocks. H is for hydrologists. Hydrologists study the movement of water. I is for information technologists. These people develop and implement computer hardware and software systems. J is for jet engineer. Jet engineers design and build jet engines. K is for kinesiologist. They research and analyze how the human body moves to help improve one's health and wellness. L is for landscape architect. These people design and beautify outdoor areas. M is for mechanical engineer. Mechanical engineers design, produce, and operate power-producing machinery.
Okay, so N is for nurses. So nurses care for patients' health. O is for orthodontists. Orthodontists fix patient smiles by using braces, retainers, and bands. P is for pediatricians. Pediatricians provide medical care for infants, kids, and teenagers. Q is for quality engineer. Quality engineers make sure items are of good quality. R is for robotics engineers. Robotics engineers design and build robots that do a variety of tasks. S is for statisticians. Statisticians collect and analyze data to make decisions. T is for transmission engineer. Transmission engineers analyze and design electrical transmission lines and cables for power. U is for utilities engineer. Utilities engineers design, implement, and maintain quality infrastructures. V is for veterinarians. Veterinarians diagnose, treat, research, and provide healthcare for animals. W is for web developer. Web developers build websites through writing code and working with software applications. X is for X-ray technicians. X-ray technicians support healthcare professionals by using X-ray equipment to take pictures of bones. Y is for yacht designers. Yacht designers design large luxury watercrafts used for leisure activities on big bodies of water like oceans. Z is for zoologists. Zoologists are scientists who study animals' behavior and habitats.
All right, and that was the end of our story. So what we wanted you guys to get out of this was to really just see the wide range of STEM careers that are offered. So I know we talked about a ton, there were 26 of them. So what I want you guys to do now is you can either with a partner or a small group, or you can do it just by yourself if you're at home. Try and think of which were some of the jobs that you were interested in. When we were reading the story, did you like any of them? Were you not interested in any of them? So you can go ahead and pause the video now. And if you need be, you can always refer back to the story if you can't think of some of the jobs that were mentioned. All right, so welcome back everybody. I hope you guys found some jobs in STEM careers that you were interested in, and we're gonna move right along.
Okay, so now we are going to read another book. So I know a lot of you are probably thinking in your heads, I can't do any of those jobs right now because I'm only a kid, which is totally okay because when you get older, you can explore all those careers and so much more. But for now, we are going to show how at just the young age of being in kindergarten or any grade in elementary school, you can still have a career in STEM in a very unique way. So this book is called Be a Maker. And it's just going to show you different ways that you can engage in STEM at a way that you can do it just even at your house. So we will start the book.
Be a Maker. Written by Katie Howells, illustrated by Elizabeth Vukovic. Ask yourself this question in the morning when you wake. In a world of possibilities, today, what will you make? Make a tower, make it tall. Make it balance, wobble, fall. Make a mess or make instead a universe inside your head. Make a rhythm, drum and pound. Ears make out another sound. Make a telescope from toys. See what's making all that noise. Make a blueprint, make some more. Cover desk and wall and floor. Make your way to play outside. Make a spaceship. Take a ride. Make a map to journey's end. On the way, you make a friend. Make a snack and make a spare. Make enough for both to share. Make a plan and make a sign. Have your neighbors make a line. Make a gift of what you made. Make a smile for lemonade. Make a pledge to help some more. Make a floor, a wall, a door. Make a difference, shine a light. Make your town a team tonight. Ask yourself this question as the sun begins to fade. In a day of making choices, are you proud of what you made? What will you make? Thank you for joining Mrs. Lindsay for Be a Maker, written by Katie Howes. I can't wait.
Okay, so as you can tell, this book talked about so many ways that you can engage in STEM just in your own house. So the kid in this book made a telescope, they made lemonade, they built a door. So all those small examples, you might not think of them as STEM, but they're actually STEM. So every time that you build a tower just out of your Legos or whatever blocks you have, know in your head that you're actually being an engineer, and that's awesome.
All right, so now that we just learned about how anyone can participate in any STEM activities, we're gonna do a STEM challenge. So what we're gonna do is you just need a piece of paper and a foot of tape. So those are the only two things you need. And you can either work with a partner or you can work by yourself. And the goal of this challenge is to try to make a tall tower. So you're going to try to tape the pieces of paper together or kind of form it however you would like, and you need to build a tall tower if you can. And there's one stipulation or one extra thing you have to think about. You need to be extra zesty when building your tower. So you need to be full of excitement and energy when doing it. All right, so you can go ahead and pause the video here and engage in the challenge. All right, welcome back, everybody. I hope your STEM challenges went well. We just have a few reflection questions for you guys afterwards.
Okay, so did you have fun while working? So even if the challenge was extremely difficult, did you at least have fun? You can give a thumbs up if you had fun doing this. All right, did you find that being positive and energetic made the experience better? Give a thumbs up if you felt that being positive and energetic made this experience a little bit more fun, even if it was really difficult. Okay. Do we have to be full of zest at all times of the day? Think about that one. You can turn and talk to a partner and pause this video. That's a little bit of a difficult question.
Right, so now that you guys have talked a little bit about it, do we have to be full of zest at all times of the day? I would say no, because we all have different emotions. We're all going through different things. We don't always have to be full of energy and very excited all throughout the day. That just wouldn't be realistic.
I know.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's okay. I know for me that I really don't like waking up in the morning. So I know that I'm not going to really be extra zesty in the morning, but I personally like to be up at night. So at nighttime, I think I'm extra zestful and full of energy compared to when I wake up in the morning, and that's okay.
So what we really wanted you guys to get out of this was if we relate it back to astronauts, if they're up in space, they have a lot of challenges and setbacks that they have to overcome, and they have to work with a team, and they have a lot of hard stuff to do. But overall, if they are zesty about certain things, their overall experience is going to be a lot better. Because if they're positive, optimistic is another one of our character strengths. If they're optimistic, if they're positive, energetic, and full of energy, they're going to have their experience is going to be a lot better. But again, we don't have to be full of zest every single second of every day.
And a good astronaut will know when their other astronaut partner isn't really zestful, that maybe they just need some time alone, and that's okay. And it's important to not take that to heart and to think that they're just being mean. It just might mean that they just need some time alone, or they don't want to be extra energetic. They might be really tired, which is also okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, we want to thank you guys for participating in our Zest video and learning about a bunch of STEM careers. We hope you've learned a lot about Zest itself, and we hope you also found some future careers and things you can do now as well to participate in STEM.
Bye, guys. Thank you
Thank you
so
so
much.
much.